Hello and welcome to my talk, MongoDB Security and Compliance. My name is Lena Smart and I'm the Chief Information Security Officer here at MongoDB. I am thrilled to be part of MongoDB Live 2020. MongoDB is a cross-platform, document-oriented database program. Classified as a NoSQL database program, MongoDB uses JSON-like documents with schema. MongoDB is developed by MongoDB Inc. and licensed under the server-side public license, SSPL. This talk is a high-level overview of the Security and Compliance program at MongoDB. We will start with a short introduction about me and why MongoDB invested in the CISO. The 4 pillars of trust at MongoDB are very important, and I'll talk about each of these. Training is a huge part of any security and compliance program, and ours is exceptionally good, and I'll be talking about that. One of my jobs is to help build bridges between security, compliance, and the rest of our company. I'll talk about how we do that here. External collaborations are critically important to any company, and I will discuss some of our partners and the work that we do. I will then give an overview of our governance, risk and compliance program, and end with a taster of what's next to come in this amazing journey. At the end of my talk, you should have a better idea of where MongoDB security and compliance is headed and how we complement the myriad groups within and external to MongoDB. This session is designed for anyone who wishes to learn more about the security and compliance programs at MongoDB. So, who am I? Last year, MongoDB hired their first CISO. That would be me. I was thrilled to join such an amazing company and especially excited to be given the challenge of setting up a security team. I was also drawn to MongoDB for their cultural values. Think big, go far. We value diverse perspectives to expand our thinking. Make it matter. We make decisions based on facts and sound judgment. Build together. Actively making MongoDB a diverse, fun, and inclusive organisation. Embrace the power of difference. Enabling each other to learn about and practice inclusive behaviour. Be intellectually honest. Being actively open-minded to different perspectives and insights. And own what you do. Taking initiative and being resourceful. Be accountable for the impact we have on others. And another great part of my job is being able to utilise the skill sets within MongoDB to grow and shape the security and compliance teams, in addition to hiring externally. We are still growing, and you can check our website for open positions. So why invest in a CISO? Well, what a great first question. When I was approached by MongoDB to become their first CISO, I was thrilled to have the opportunity to build a security team from the ground up. Now, MongoDB had robust security in place long before I started. Let's make that clear. But they needed a leader, an owner to take overall responsibility, someone to say the security buck stops here. I am that person. I have 20 years plus experience in the security industry, and my aim is to build a world-class security and compliance team here at MongoDB. I have contacts in private industry and government that I can turn to and collaborate with. And of course, our customer base is extremely interested in our security program, so I have a slew of folks that I can turn to for advice and guidance. MongoDB CISO's role and ownership. My remit is clear. I'm here to grow our team and evolve MongoDB's security approach to match ever-changing threat vectors in our corporate and consumer world. As I said, the buck stops with me. So let's start at the beginning of our journey with the 4 pillars of trust at MongoDB. Security, reliability, privacy, and compliance. Let's start with security. Our maturity model, like every other one out there, is an iterative process. We need to maintain awareness of vulnerabilities, and we do so via many avenues. These include working with the FBI InfraGard, MIT, Cloud Security Alliance, and Centre for Internet Security. We also work closely with our engineering, IT, product and marketing teams to ensure that our goals are aligned to the business. There's not much point in a security and compliance team that is out there on its own in a silo. Our remit is global, so we need to stay aware of any security issues affecting both us and our customers. Now, there are other talks at .live that will go over in detail the new security features we are releasing. I will be concentrating on the bigger picture and our security roadmap. Reliability. It's great having a secure application, but useless if it's unreliable. Our customers use MongoDB because they know we have a reliable product. MongoDB Atlas is built with distributed fault tolerance and automated data recovery. MongoDB Atlas clusters are designed for resilience with a minimum 3-node replica set distributed across availability zones within a cloud region. Privacy. We are committed to protecting the privacy of your data stored in our products and services using logical controls. Role-based access controls ensure that only a very small, highly monitored group of MongoDB reliability engineers can access systems. This access requires multi-factor authentication through secure bastion hosts with actions logged. Only our senior management has the authority to grant access, and our customers can further secure this process by having a break glass option. That is, we have no access at all unless our customer grants it. And compliance. Our governance, risk and compliance program has grown very quickly and continues to grow. I'll be going into more detail on this topic shortly, but first, let's take a look at our security team. As mentioned, MongoDB had great security in place before I started, but we knew we had to build on that great foundation. So to that end, we're in the process of building a highly qualified, well-respected security team. Our team is always learning new skills, and we have internal training sessions where we share our knowledge and expertise both within and outside of the security team. We aim to take at least one external training class per year, and if there is an exam attached to it, then we take the exam. Some of our qualifications include the Offensive Security Certified Professional. This is a well-recognized and respected certification for penetration testing. We also have a few certified ethical hackers in our team. This is a practical exam, allowing our security professionals to start on a training path that will help them master different skills within the security world. Security training is a critical part of any security program. We have an amazing in-house MongoDB University that offers many classes for employees and customers. I have personally taken a few of our classes and they are pretty amazing. MongoDB Basics is a must for all budding MongoDBers, and a few of our new classes include Basic Cluster Administration, MongoDB for .NET developers, and MongoDB Data Modeling. Please check out MongoDB Database University. You will find that there's a lot of things available for everyone. We use Secure Code Warrior as our vendor for specialized technical training. Our compliance program has requirements for ongoing training for certain disciplines, such as developers. This is interactive secure coding online, generally covering top web vulnerabilities. We want to give our developers the best tool sets to write secure code as early as possible in the system's development lifecycle. We also use Wombat training and KnowBe4 for general awareness training, which covers topics such as HIPAA security, GDPR best practices, data retention, and data classification. Now, we do have other sources of training. We use the SANS Institute. This has been established since 1989 as a cooperative research and education organisation. Their training and programmes reach over 165,000 security professionals globally. Cybersecurity at MIT Sloan, now known as CAMS. I'm a founder member of this amazing team of people, and MongoDB is now a member. We work with other parts of MIT, and we address the important need to improve the security of critical infrastructure through research and collaboration. And the FBI InfraGuard is a partnership between the FBI and the private sector. Members represent businesses, academia, institutions, state and local government, and local law enforcement agencies. We share information and intelligence to help prevent hostile acts against the United States. Internal communications. Good, clear communication is crucial. We need people to understand what their role is in the security world, what vulnerabilities are out there, and how we can mitigate against them. This is essential to maintain security awareness. We work closely with the communications team, making sure that our message is on point and aligns with our business. I believe that if our employees feel they are part of the solution, it raises the bar in terms of accountability and responsibility. We release a CISO newsletter that has relevant and timely information for our employees, and our Security Champions program is a big part of our security and compliance program overall, as they help communicate the security message within their own departments. Our Security Champions are advocates for security within their own business unit. We also collaborate with a lot of other MongoDB teams. We also have some external communications. On the product side, we issue CVEs for our shipped products. CVEs, or Common Vulnerabilities and Exposures, is a list of publicly known cybersecurity vulnerabilities maintained by the MITRE group. At MongoDB, for our hosted services, we have a comprehensive vulnerability management process in place where we identify and fix bugs with timing commensurate to the severity. This is done automatically for you behind the scenes so as to minimize disruptions to your business. We communicate with our customers regularly on these processes, believing that a transparent and trusted relationship is vital for growth. We also have various media partnerships. We partner with the media relations team internally to tell the outside world, developers, users, customers, journalists, about MongoDB's security and compliance story. This is essential in educating folks on the process and dedication we've put into our product over the years. Examples include positive features on our client-side field-level encryption capabilities in outlets like Wired magazine, Ars Technica, and CISO magazine. I also write a quarterly column for Dark Reading on how we solve security problems at MongoDB. Previously, we published a column on the benefits of building a Security Champions program, and another examining what goes into crafting a data retention policy. Check these out online. Now, as mentioned previously, communication is an important part of our security and compliance program. To help bridge the gap that can exist between each of these very different worlds, we hired some experts to help us build a program that would help expedite our go-to-market, while ensuring that our sales folks had the best support possible. We did not want to be just box tickers. We want our security and compliance programs to be meaningful and beneficial to both our employees and our customers. Our dedicated security liaison to assist in Atlas pre-sales has been a big success. We have seen an improved turnaround time, consistency of responses, feedback to product management, and tools to help scale. And to help automate this as much as possible, we developed a new program in-house. We are helping our sales team with a product that we're calling Equip, the Electronic Questionnaire Information Portal. This is a living knowledge base containing answers to the most frequently asked questions by our customers on product security and compliance. It was built in Stitch and runs on Atlas. Yep, made by Mongo for Mongo. This was a tool born out of a Skunkworks project. Each year, MongoDB Engineering organizes a 3-day peace and coding session globally. For these 3 days, engineers themselves decide on what they want to work on. And last year, we had 14 people work on our Equip project, and we are very proud of this achievement. We have nearly 200 questions and answers, and this database is regularly updated. We continue to build bridges throughout MongoDB. We work closely with our legal department to create our technical and organisational security measures. We call these our awesome TOSMs. These will help our sales team during their sales engagement process. Another important effort has been our third-party integration into tools like G Suite and finding the right balance between business need and the appropriate levels of risk to take within third-party vendors. Our partners in procurement have been a great help here. And of course, we have a very strong partnership with our IT group to continuously mature our IT controls. We also have various external collaborative efforts, some of which I've mentioned before. It's very important to maintain external contacts, and to this end, we work with CISA, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, known as the Risk Agent for the US government. We are members of the IT Sector Coordinating Council, or ITSCC. This is part of the DHS and CISA. The coordinating councils are self-organised and self-governed councils that enable members to interact on a wide range of sector-specific strategies, policies and activities. We also work with the Centre for Internet Security on various projects. As mentioned, I'm a founder member of cybersecurity at MIT Sloan, known as CAMS, and that's the cybersecurity consortium focused on the strategic, managerial and operational issues related to cybersecurity. We are working with NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, and we have adopted the NIST Cybersecurity Framework. This was created through collaboration between industry and government. This is a voluntary framework consisting of standards, guidelines and practices that help promote the protection of critical infrastructure. The prioritised, flexible, repeatable and cost-effective approach of this framework helps MongoDB manage cybersecurity-related risk. The FBI InfraGard, as mentioned, is a partnership between the FBI and members of the private sector. And Women in Technology International is a global organisation empowering women in business and technology to achieve unimagined possibilities. And now I'd like to talk about our governance, risk and compliance efforts at MongoDB. I was asked to manage the compliance effort at MongoDB shortly after I started as CISO. Given my previous experience in compliance at previous jobs, this was a natural fit. We have grown the governance, risk and compliance team, or GRC team as we call it, rapidly, and have put together a group of highly qualified experts based in the UK and the US. As you can see, the level of qualifications within this team is stellar. We are very proud of our GRC team. Our compliance programme is seen as an essential part of our business operations. It helps to protect our business, plain and simple. We have integrated our compliance programme company-wide and around the globe. We have compliance team members in our Security Champions programme. We communicate regularly with our employees and provide training to help maintain these standards. Together, we can help mitigate the risk of a major compliance failure. We are audited internally and by third parties, and we share the high-level results of these audits with our customers. Now, apologies for the eye chart here, but I wanted to show the various certifications and qualifications we have attained. We are always working to improve our compliance programme and will be looking to add to our programmes list in the coming year. Our compliance programme is aligned to the NIST Cybersecurity Framework, and as mentioned, NIST is a non-regulatory agency whose mission is to promote innovation and industrial competitiveness. We attained PCI DSS and ISO 27001 compliance last year and are always researching the benefits of adding more programs. Our customers demand product certification. This helps us to mature our security controls against the entire organisation. We monitor changes and additions to the compliance programs available and also get feedback from customers who require a specific compliance program before they will engage us. These type of requests are particularly useful to me, as it shows where I should be concentrating our compliance efforts to help our customers and our businesses. There is multiple overlapping of these control frameworks, and we have accounted for this overlap in our compliance testing program. This overlap provides levels of assurance that our controls are designed appropriately. And I'd like to talk briefly about some of these programs in more detail. Our SOC 2 Type 2 MongoDB Systems and Organizational Controls reports are the result of an independent third-party audit that examines how MongoDB achieves key compliance controls and objectives. The MongoDB SOC 2 Security Type 2 report will help you and your auditors understand the MongoDB controls established to support data security, availability, confidentiality, privacy, and more. HIPAA, for organizations in healthcare and related fields subject to the requirements of the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996, MongoDB Atlas is HIPAA ready and enables covered entities and their business associates to use a secure cloud database environment to process, maintain, and store protected health information, or PHI. PCI DSS, the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, applies to all entities that store, process, and/or transmit cardhold data. The MongoDB Atlas Cloud Service has been validated as a PCI-compliant service provider by K3DES LLC, an independent qualified security assessor. An ISO 27001, MongoDB's ISO IEC 27001-2013 certification is a result of an independent third-party audit, which examines the development and implementation of an Information Security Management System, or ISMS, to achieve continuous management of security in a comprehensive manner. So, what's next? Well, we are hiring. Please take a look on our website for more information. Refer a friend or refer yourself. It's an amazing place to work. We'll be updating our endpoint security. This involves a great deal of teamwork with our corporate IT, communications, and security teams. Our training program is an integral part to our overall philosophy. Back to the core values of MongoDB, we achieve amazing things by connecting and leveraging the diversity of skills, experiences, and backgrounds of our entire organization. By continuing to train and grow our employee skills base, we build together and we make it matter. As stated, our compliance program is meaningful and beneficial to our employees and our customers. We listen and collaborate with customers who have compliance requirements, and we are relentless in our pursuit of meaningful impact, offering our customers a highly evolved and compliant suite of applications. And of course, we take every opportunity we can to improve our security where possible, when possible. That brings us to the end of our high-level overview of the Security and Compliance program here at MongoDB. I hope you have found this interesting, and if you'd like more information, please check our website. Thank you very much for your time.